Two teams, each 2 wins away from getting to the Dome.
Play action, taking a shot to the end zone! Caught it! Wow! Touchdown, Giants!
For Gina, there's unfinished business.
We're 8 quarters away in the last 2 years from playing a state championship, and the kids realize how close we were.
Close hasn't been close enough, now with a chance to get back to destiny's doorstep. And for the Trojans, this is not unfamiliar territory.
He's looking over the top, got a man, got to throw it in between the zone, stepping up and making a catch, and that's a beautiful one. Touchdown, Trojans!
But what it is a challenge. A program that's been at the top and now looking to take back their crown.
We'll have to play really good football. There's no doubt about that. They're solid in every phase of the game.
48 minutes left to decide who's going to make it out alive.
Let's jump straight into quarterfinals Friday. Division I Select has been a gauntlet. Of the 8 remaining teams, 5 of them have either won or played for a state championship since 2019. That includes both Ash and Catholic of Baton Rouge, who are meeting for the first time in the state playoffs in the Thomas Bachman era. The Ash Trojans on the road in Baton Rouge. Bears on offense early on. Carson Rice is going to get the handoff, and Kerrick Gaines for the Trojans punches it out. Ball is loose, and Raymond Harris pounces on it quick, but the Trojans can't make anything of it. Few minutes later, Trojans back with the ball. Carson Sellers looking for Alex Fontenot in the end zone, but Pearson Carmouche cuts it off for the big interception. Later on, big 4th down for the Trojans. Bears decide to kick, but it's wide right, keeping this one scoreless. Trojans would strike first into the red zone. Eli Fung kicks a field goal, 3-0 later on. Fung can hit a second field goal. That's 6-0 in the second quarter. Trojans now on, that's a Catholic of Baton Rouge field goal that made this a 6-3 game at the half. Now coming back into the second half, Catholic punches the ball into the end zone. Jaden Miles with the quarterback keeper gives them their first lead at 10-6. Trojans fumble with the Bears taking over at the Ash 37. Anthony Black to Justin Baptiste, just like that, puts Catholic up 16-6. Catholic starting to run away with it. Black with the long ball connects with Jaden Miles in the back of the end zone for another Bears touchdown, and it would start to get ugly for the Trojans. Catholic back with the ball. Miles with the handoff. He takes it around the outside and punches it in for another touchdown. The Ash Trojans would end their season with a 44-6 loss. We'll now throw it over to KLB sports reporter Julia Keller live from Memorial Stadium. Julia, what changed in the second half of this game?
Really tell behind me, but they did play that game right here just a couple hours ago. So of course, Ash got off to that big lead in that first half. There was only 3 field goals starting this first half. The defense for both teams was dominant tonight, showing how both of these teams are those big powerhouses. With 3 seconds left on the clock, the Catholic Bears got that field goal to go into half 6-3, but when they came out of the locker room, it was all over from there. The Catholic Bears, of course, dominated, scoring 37 points in just 25 minutes. They dominated the second half, showing that they are going to be able to hopefully go on and try and upset those Edna Karr Cougars going down there to New Orleans. But of course, you know, the Ash Trojan season does come to an end tonight. Of course, congratulations to all of those seniors, and we look forward to seeing everything that the Trojans are going to do next season. Harrison, I'm going to toss it back to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Julia. Don't go anywhere. Highlights from Gina versus Mansfield after the break. But first, a huge thank you to Antunes Hospitality Group and their family of restaurants for feeding our entire 5th quarter crew tonight. Welcome back. Gina's football program has created a new standard over the past 3 seasons of getting to the state semifinals. Tonight it was up to the highest scoring offense in school history to keep that streak and their season still going. It's Black and Gold Friday as Gina hosts the Mansfield Wolverines. Mansfield in the red zone on their opening drive. 4th and goal. Jatarius Howard's pass to the end zone is dropped. Giants take over, ensuing possession. Deuce McPherson's first pass is to Zadrian Cooper, who takes it down the sideline, 45 yards to the house. Giants draw first blood, 8-0 on the senior connection. Second quarter, Mansfield responds. Howard takes the bootleg, 6 yards yards for the score. Wolverines tie the game up at 8. Giants went back to their bread and butter from there. Pound the rock. Daniel Hatcher 33 yards into the end zone. Gina retakes a 14-8 advantage. Mansfield would not go away in their high-powered offense. 4th down, it's a hook and ladder call. Howard's pass eventually finds Jaden Hamilton, and that 38-yard score evens the game again at 14. Giants would keep calm and keep running the ball. Hatcher burst through the Wolverines defense 40 yards, and Gina is back in front 22-14. Hatcher saying, I want that championship ring. They're getting close. 3rd quarter, Giants looking to add to the lead. McPherson finds Cedric Wilson, who jukes his way through the defense and into the end zone. Gina stretches the lead, and the Giants hang on to win 44-20 and are back in the state semifinals. Next week's matchup is set. It'll be a rematch of the 2023 semifinals as the Giants welcome 12th seeded Union Parish. The Farmers took down Kinder 20-14 in overtime, meaning the team that denied Gina a trip to the state championship 2 seasons ago will return to Guy Campbell Memorial Stadium again. We are pumped up for that one. That's all for our state quarterfinals coverage. Back to wrap up Nightside in just a moment.